The parties were here or in front of the court in November this year, and a temporary order was entered on the 13th. Uh, Most matters relevant to the case were taken care of. Uh, Mr. Carrasquillo was established as the father. Current child support was set at $742 a month based on a net income of or a gross income of $4,335. The only remaining issue the parties had was the issue as to retroactive child support. This child was born in 2009. Um, I understand, frankly, under the circumstances, that most of the relevant years concerning the retro would be from 2021 or 2022. Um, it's going to be the testimony of the custodial parent that she's received insignificant support during that time, and it's the state's position that there should be a determination of retroactive child support for going back 4 years, and based on our calculations, we at least at this point in time think that it should be based on his current child support obligation. Uh, However, there's a disagreement with Mr. Carrasquillo as to what those amounts should be. I think beyond the issue as to the retro, we would really just ask the court to make what was determined in the temporary order as a part of the final, and then just the inclusion of what's properly owed as far as retroactive child support.
All right, thank you very much. All right, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and well, you don't have to turn on the video if you can't, Ms. Bustamante, but at this time I'm gonna ask both of y'all to go ahead and raise your right hands. Let me get you under oath, and we'll get started on this one. Did both of you solemnly swear or affirm your testimony you're gonna give your days the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. I'll let the state start the questioning at this time, Ms. Carrasquillo. Here under Texas law, the court's allowed to go back up to 4 years. If you have information to show what your earnings were during the 4 years prior to this, the temporary order setting up paternity and everything, then the court can look at that. And if you just have testimony on what that is, we'll take that into consideration also. But at this time, the state's going to go ahead and question both of you, you about what your earnings were looking like during that time frame, and Ms. Bustamante, you about what cash payments you received from the father, or did y'all have any type of agreements as far as support for the child between the two of you? But anyway, let's get this data and we'll get this one done. Thank you. You may proceed at this time, Mr. Coates. Thank you.
I'd like to call Ms. Bustamante.
Yes.
All right, ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Ellen Bustamante.
Thank you.
And Ms. Bustamante, what is the name of your child at issue in this case?
Uva Maeva Bustamante Lara.
And when was Uva born?
September 28, 2009.
And at the time of the birth, where was Mr. Carrasquillo?
In Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Did the two of you ever live together while you had the child, after the child was born?
No, after.
And is there any question as to whether or not Mr. Carrasquillo is the biological father of this child?
No.
Okay. Was that issue addressed with a DNA test?
Is what?
Did he take a DNA test to establish that he was the dad, that he was the father?
No, only now because the court ordered that.
Right. So did he take a DNA test? Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And was it determined in that DNA test that he was the biological father of this child?
Correct.
Okay. Specifically in since 2000, let's say 2021 or at least the last 4 years, what amounts of support or money has been paid to you on behalf or for the benefit of UVA? Let's say since 2021.
Maybe 200.
So was there ever any regular payment custom or payment history with Mr. Carrasquillo since 2021 or in the last 4 years?
No.
Okay. Are you aware of what Mr. Carrasquillo would have been employed, or how he was employed, let's say in 2021?
No,
Was he in the military?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, you don't know whether or not he was?
No,
Okay. What is your understanding as to his current employment?
I don't know.
Okay. Um, are you aware that he receives a VA disability benefit?
No.
Okay. Um, at the hearing in November, was the child support, current child support set at $742 a month?
Yes.
Are you asking that the court continue as a final order the child support obligation of $742?
Yes.
Okay. It was also determined that he would contribute $98 as for cash medical expenses. Do you believe the court should continue with that order in the final order as well?
Yes.
Now, as far as the back child support, are you for child support unpaid, are you requesting that the court award you child support for the past 4 years?
Correct.
And it is your testimony that you have not received any significant child support payments in the last 4 years.
No, I mean even 16 years. No.
Okay. No further questions for this witness, Judge.
All right, ma'am, we'll be back in just a moment. Again, at the end of the hearing, I'll let you and the father have closing statements, but for right now, we'll go ahead and get testimony from him, and then we'll listen to the closing statements, and I'll make my ruling. Thank you. You may proceed, Mr. Carrasquillo. Carrasquillo, please state your full name for the record, sir.
Edwin Carrasquillo Belen.
Thank you very much. You may proceed, Mr. Coates. Thank you.
Mr. Carrasquillo, is it correct that your current income is $4,335 a month?
Yes.
Okay, and just for our clarification, where does that money come from?
VA disability.
Okay. In the year 2021, do you recall where or how you were employed at that time?
No.
Were you unemployed in 2021?
Yes.
Okay, where were you living at the time?
21 here in Texas.
Okay. When was your service with the military?
2014 was the last year.
Okay, well, what was the duration? When were you in? For what periods of time?
2008 and 2013.
Did you pay any child support in the year of 2021?
Yes.
Okay, how much did you pay in support?
Well, this is the situation is my mom used to pass the money to them. So I used to pass the money to my mom through my mom, and my mom pay around 150 monthly.
So I just ask you again.
So
So is there an amount that you paid in child support in 2021?
yes.
How much?
Well, you're talking about just 2021?
For now,
Oh,
yes.
well, it was around 150 a month.
Were you aware that the issue as to your back child support was going to be addressed today? Did you know that?
Say again?
Did you know we were going to talk about how much child support you had paid in the past today?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so did you prepare anything that would provide evidence to me or this court as to what you paid out in 2021? Do you have any documentation, bank statements, or anything of that nature?
I sent some emails with proof of transactions, money transactions to Miss Swebelin.
So is
But
that no? Do you have those documents prepared today? Yes or no?
yes,
Okay, could you present them, please?
well, I have it on my phone. I don't have it on paper. So
Okay.
so no,
So
so no. Let's go through. Let's go through.
So do you have any documentation of payments that you made in 2021 to present as evidence today in this hearing right now?
No,
Okay. Do you have any, what did you pay in 2022 in child support?
150 a month.
And then I would assume if you paid 150 a month, there would be a bank statement associated with those transactions. Do you have any evidence of those bank statements?
Not right now.
Okay. 2023, did you pay any money to Miss Bustamante in child support?
Yes.
Can you prove or provide any evidence or documentation of those payments?
I'm not interested and keep looking. Like I see it's no way to make understand this person. She's saying no, I'm saying yes. She know we pass money. She knows that. This
Okay,
So
child
you
is
so
don't have any documentation of 2022? And listen, it's going to be the same, Mr. Carrasquillo. I also need to know in 2023 how much you paid her, and then any documentation you
I
have to
don't I don't
support that.
I don't have exactly an amount because we don't set up an amount because her status. So
Okay.
I guess I understand I have to pay back child support, but that's I'm the one that I have to pay. So let's go through the decision and how much more it's gonna be. 742 plus 98 plus how much more?
Okay.
We did help this child since born, but she's saying no. So she's making a false statement here.
Well, just to be fair to you, Mr. Carrasquillo, do you have any documentation of payments for any time period from, let's just say, 2021 to today?
Yes, I do. But at this moment, I want to finish with this.
Okay. So would you agree then to have the the back child support? At what amount would you propose the court to enter your wages for that time frame? How are we to know what your income was for
okay,
21?
real quick, Mr. Coates. Sir, how long do you, let me ask him a couple of quick questions. Mr. Coates, Mr. Custodial, how long have you been getting VA disability, sir?
I've been getting VA disability since 2018, I believe.
All right. And how long? And in 2021, were you considered to be 100% disabled, sir?
I believe I have to double check, but I think I start being 100% around 2023.
All right. So in 2022 and 2021, what was your disability rating?
40%.
40%?
40, if
All
I'm not
right.
mistaken.
Okay. And you went straight from 40 to 100% in sometime in 2023.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you know when you went to 100% in 2023?
You talking about the date?
Yeah. But which month did that start?
December, if I'm not mistaken.
December 2023? All right. Thank you, sir.
I believe so.
All right, then. All right, then, Mr. Coates, I got my data. I had the charts for what the disability was during that time frame. It's all untaxed income, so the court will be able to do calculations of what he should have paid during those time frames. And I'll have him send his and I'll have Mr. Carrasquillo, you will need to send a letter confirming when you switch from 40% disability to 100% disability to the Attorney General via email. That's that one document, all right?
Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, you may proceed, Mr. Coates.
Well, Mr. Carrasquillo, just again, I don't want to deny you any opportunity to provide any evidence you've got, but up to this point, there's been no documentation of your payments for any time.
Okay. I'm gonna say this here on the record. I give up. I'm done. please tell me, and Your Honor, we all respect, tell me how much more. I'm paying $850 right now. How much more is gonna be? And please, yeah, I don't wanna be here anymore. I'm sick. If you want 30 something $1,000, and how much more is gonna be a month? I offer 15. I'm struggling right now. I don't have no more money. It's no if I show proof of helping this
Okay,
child.
sir, I'm going to stop you now. I understand what you're trying to say, and you're really making a closing statement, but right now it's just testimony, and you're really now making your closing statement and your closing argument. And I'll let you. I'm going to save that for now. But is there any other data that you want to give the court at this time, or information that'll help the court come to a decision on what you owe as far as retroactive child support, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
I go with whatever you guys said. I'm done. I'm like,
okay. Again, sir, you heard what I need from you. I need for you to confirm the date that you started your 100% disability with the state, and the court can complete all its calculations. But for right now, I got it down as December 2023, and before that it was 40%, and I'll deal with that information. I do have a couple of questions for Ms. Bustamante, but I want to let the state finish up with any other questions to you, and then I'll let you both make a closing statement and closing argument. Thank you.
Mr. Carrasquillo, I appreciate your time, sir. I don't have any further questions.
All right,
thank you.
Ms. Bustamante, the father testified that you were actually receiving money, may have received some funds by his mother that was acting as his conduit. In other words, he was giving her the money to give to you. Do you recall ever getting approximately $150 a month that was coming in from his mother at any time frame from 2021 on?
I'm sorry, Josh, but I didn't know that that money come from him, because he always texts my daughter, I am not your father. I don't like you. I don't love you.
Okay, ma'am, here's
I
the
don't
deal.
want
Let's not,
nothing to do.
ma'am, stop again.
So no.
Both of y'all want to go off on different tangents. I'm just asking you, were you getting money from some source of his family? He says he was giving his mom $150 a month to send to you. Do you recall getting those funds anytime between 2021 and today?
Some months, yes, she sent money to my daughter,
All right.
the mother.
Okay, she sent to your
Grandma.
daughter and
Yes.
not you? Okay. And was it always 150?
Yes. Sometime.
And what time frame was that since 2021? Do you know how many times you think that was done? You have an estimate?
Maybe some months or birthday or Christmas, something like that.
How many?
Huh?
How many months, ma'am?
How many times?
Yes, ma'am.
Like birthday, Christmas, and
No, I need a
giving.
number, ma'am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's the? Do you have a number?
6 months in a
6 months.
year.
Okay, and that was never sent to you directly, correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right then. Well, if they send it to her, then that's probably looking at that being a gift to her, because again, they did not send it to you.
say that she say
Okay.
always, this is for Christmas, this is for your birthday. I never
Okay,
thought
all right,
that
ma'am.
was
Again,
okay.
if it came to you, then that would be different, but it didn't. So that's going to be the circumstance. All right, this time, Mr. Coach, any other questions of either witness?
No, sir, I have no further questions.
All right, so at this time, Ms. Bustamante, if there's anything you'd like to make as far as a closing statement or closing argument, the court has the data for the court to go back and take this under advisement and figure out what the math is on those time frames. I'm asking the father to confirm that with the state what his date that he started 100% disability, and the court, based on having the government charge for disability for the last 10 years, I can figure out what that amount should have been exactly, ma'am. So, do you have any other closing statements or anything else you're asking the court to do here today, ma'am? All right, everything else looks like it's been taken care of. The only thing I got to figure out is the math on the disability amount as far as coming up with the retroactive child support. So, do you have a closing statement or closing argument you'd like to make, ma'am?
My daughter deserved a fair amount, like 4 years, okay, 4 years is not less than 35,000 because she deserves to. We struggle sometimes to, in some point, I don't have even a home to live and provide my daughter a good education. So that is all I want to say.
All right, thank you. Sir, is there anything else you'd like to make in your behalf as a closing statement or a closing argument, sir?
Talking to me, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
I have a question.
Okay, what's your question, sir?
If I agree right now with the $35,000, how much more is gonna be a month?
Right now, sir, the interest on $35,000 is $175 a month. So the payments toward that would be the court would order at least probably $50 to $100 above that. So the payments would be somewhere like an extra $275 a month, along with your regular child support, and once the child turns 18, you will still continue to pay the entire $750 that you're doing, plus the 300, the other 375, and that's when it's going to start getting wiped out real fast. She is how old now? How old is she right now again, please?
She's 17, Judge. I
Okay,
think.
so in
16, 16.
Oh, 16.
16. Okay, so when she graduates from high school and turns 18 the next couple of years, the entire amount, the 750 plus the 375, will all start going toward reducing that judgment down, and that's when it will go down. It will approximately go down in 3 to 4 years after that. It will be paid in full.
Okay, so right now it's gonna be 742 plus 98 plus, you said 175.
No, 375, sir. The interest, see, Texas has judgment interest on its on the judgment amounts. The interest on $35,000 is $175 a month. And we got to pay that at least down to that. I can keep it at 200 for the monthly prepayment at 200, but we can't the $35,000 can't go up to $40,000 because the interest keeps piling on. So I got to charge at least 175, and I usually charge somewhere between 50 and 100 above that. So you're not hitting the principal too much, but once the child turns 18, then you hit the principal.
Understand.
So I can keep it at what I normally do at 50 extra. Usually go a little higher on these larger amounts, but I can keep it first. Since you are paying current support, I can keep it at 225. So that will be $225 extra, and like I say, 50 toward the principal, and the rest is on the interest.
Okay, so it's gonna be 225.
Yes, sir.
Plus what I'm paying right now, right?
Yes, sir.
I have a total of $1,075.
Well, I didn't add it up, sir, but that sounds real close.
Okay, Your Honor. Because I want to get done with this. If you want to just put that on
All
order.
right, sir. I understand that's your offer. I'll confirm with the mother that's what she that's what she'll take. And again, the part of the offer is actually the $35,000. The math part of the pay down is that's solely up to me. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right now, I'm looking at I told you 225. That's what I will keep it if she says she takes the 35K. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am. He's offering to go ahead and allow the court to make an order granting $35,000 in retroactive child support. And again, I would order him to repay that. And that's left up to me. But I wonder he has to repay back at least the interest and some of the principal. And like I said, and that's going to be $225 a month starting the first day of first of March. We're so close to February. It's not going to work. But and again, once the child turns 18 and graduates, he'll still pay that amount plus the full amount of child support. So he'll be paying you that $1,075 and change, whatever it is, until the entire amount. The child turns 18, and then once the child turns 18, that amount will go toward the 35,000, and it will take him still after that. It's going to take him 2 to 3 years to pay that down. Well, probably closer to 4 years. But anyway, that's the way that sets up as far as Texas is concerned. Are you in agreement, ma'am, or is there something else you want?
No, I agree.
All right, Mr. Coates, you got the data then.
Thank you, Judge.
Court will go along with that then. All right, folks, thank you very much for coming to an agreement. The court will allow the state to prepare that order and circulate it. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and set a date for entry of order just in case Mr. Coates is going to prepare the order. He's going to circulate it for you guys to sign off on. I'm writing this all down, and I'm going to reset this for a hearing in about 2 weeks to allow you all to get that order and sign off on it. And if it's not back to Mr. Coates by then, I'll call this on a general docket, and I will sign off on the order so long as the order is in conformity to everything that I heard here today, as far as y'all's agreement is concerned. So I'm going to go ahead and let him send you the order, and I'm going to reset this matter. And y'all have to show up at the reset, one way or the other. If you sign off on it, you definitely don't. You sign off on it, you definitely don't have to do that. So I got a general docket. February. Let's go that second week of February. All right, I'm resetting this thing. I'm resetting this for entry on Tuesday, February the 10th on the general docket. Neither of y'all have to appear if you signed off on the order. If there's a problem with the order or something that you're alleging is wrong with the order, then y'all need to appear and tell the court what that is. But for right now, once y'all see it, sign off on it. I'll take care of it, and either you have to appear if that's the case, okay? All right,
Good.
so I'll start with you, sir. Any other questions?
No, Your Honor, I'm ready to go.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Anything else, ma'am?
No, thank you.
All right, good luck to both of you and your daughter, and I'll let the state prepare that and be ready to sign off on it myself on February the 10th. Thank you both very much, and we're off the record.
Thank you.
Guys, the email order will be to you no later than Monday. And again, once it's signed, you don't have to appear back at the next hearing.
All right.
Okay? Thank you,
Okay.
guys. Have a good day.
All right, y'all
Thank you.
free to go.
Everybody's free. Thank you, sir.